panel. I removed the covered material from the solar panel interface. This solar panel looked quality and amazing. This is the back view of the solar panel, with its long cables and clips connector. Now I'm with the mini solar panel's 100 amps kits. I placed an order for the small solar panel, just for a small project solar system. With the kit accessory of 100 amps. So let's unbox it together. I use my pen knife to cut the main packing material, which I bring out the second layer packaging. In this small bag I got a mini LED light, with power rated of DC 24 volt to 35 volt, in which I added to my order. I bring up my mini knife again to cut the second layer packaging materials. And now I bring out the box package. I use my knife to cut the sealing tape. And finally I open the box. Wow! The box contains a solar charger controller, solar charger controller manual guides, and the solar panel. I removed the covered material from the solar panel interface. This solar panel looked quality and amazing. This is the back view of the solar panel, with its long cables and clips connector. Now I'm with the mini solar panel's 100 amps kits. Review and connection for the mini solar system project. The solar panel generated 19.64 to 20.05 DC volt, with the outdoor sunlight, in which I believe the voltage can still increases if the sunlight energy increases. And the power rate for the solar panel controller is rated voltage, 12 or 24 volt. Rated current, 100 amps. Max PV voltage, 50 volt. Max PV input power, 1300 watts for 12 volt, and 2600 watts for 24 volt. This are the manual guides page which you can go through to understand the controller better. Here is the solar charge controller interface. At the keys section, this is the menu button, increase button, decrease, output power on, and off button. For the connection section, solar positive screw and terminal, solar negative screw and terminal, battery positive screw and terminal, battery negative screw and terminal, output power positive screw and terminal, output power negative screw and terminal. And if you can look closely, you will see the logo of the solar battery, and the output bulb has been already drawn on the surface. And lastly, we have two USB port, with the capacity of 5 volt, 2 amp. The first important step for the solar charge controller is to connect a fully charged battery to the controller battery terminals, and lead acid battery is recommended. In with I showed up with my lead acid battery 12 volt, 7 amp. But this battery is not fully charged, and not that strong for backup. I just used it for educational purpose. I connected the negative polarity, and the positive polarity for the battery and controller. Instantly the solar charger controller on with the displayed of the battery status, and also gives output known by the bulb displayed. I click the menu once, and shown the page for full of voltage change, for the battery. To edit the parameter you need to click and hold the menu button for 5 seconds, till the digit number will be blinking. And you long pre for 5 seconds again, to save the input parameter. I click the menu button twice, and shown the page for discharge reconnect, for the output voltage. And I long press to edit. I use the decrease button to reduce and use the increase button to add up. I long press for 5 seconds to save. I click the menu button triple times, and I move to the discharge stop, for the battery to stop giving output when it discharged to this point. I input my parameter and save. I click the menu button 4 times, and I move to work mode, to set the output power operational hours, and I placed my input and save. Click menu button 5 times and you will move to battery type page, and input your battery type and save it. I clicked randomly to ensure that there is no more option again, except these we have discussed about. This is the solar power cables. And I go ahead to connect it to the solar charger controller with their polarity, which means the positive to the positive and the negative to negative terminals, in which I screw it down. Yeah, as you can see now, according to the solar charger controller display, the solar is charging the battery and the battery is giving out current to the output terminals, for the load purposes. So the last button is to on and off the output power. Now I have disconnected the solar panel, and also changed the battery a little bit, to test if we have output current at the output terminal of the controller. So I went on by connecting my LED light with the rated of 12 to 35 volt to see what we really got. I'm done with the connection, and I got 12.4 volt on the battery now. I click the switch button to on the light. Boom. The controller worked as expected. And lastly I want to test the USB ports, is it active? I used this mini ring light, by connected it to the first USB port. And you can see the ring light control have on. I click the on button for the ring light, and the light's on. Over to the second USB port. I insected the USB, the control light on as well. I on the power, and it well satisfied.